On to my Taurus out there. So how y'all doing? So for you Taurus, you have the Fool, the Magician, Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Then you have the King of Pentacles, and last but not least, you have the Five of Swords. Oh, it's hot in here. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for you Taurus, right, is that a lot of you Taurus are going to take a chance on getting to know somebody that you wouldn't necessarily normally be trying to get to know. So the Fool and the Magician represents understanding that you don't necessarily normally approach, right, for some of you, but a lot of you Taurus will actually take that chance and finally do some approaching, getting to know somebody else. The Two of Wands represents this person isn't necessarily someone that you would normally, like I said, be trying to get to know. They're an individual that, in all intents and purposes, you wouldn't even think is your type. The two of you wouldn't even get along. Even though, even though that's the case, you're still taking a chance with these people anyway, right? Now, the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower now represents, as a result of this, the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower is about how a lot of you need to also take into consideration that, well, the Wheel of Fortune is about you Taurus deciding for yourselves what it is that you want, and the Tower represents, again, taking a risk, because, you know, I know a lot of you Taurus can be very shy. Even though you want a relationship, a lot of you Taurus can be very shy. So you're choosing to actually be something that you're not used to, right? And be a little bit more outgoing. And the Tower now represents, as a result, so this is something big for you. Now, the Seven of Pentacles, right, represents how this person may have even said yes to you. So great. You know what I mean? This is amazing. It's just that the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, this is about how you don't necessarily think that somehow they're being serious when it comes to getting to know you for some odd reason, because you think that they may have just said that as a mistake, or they really weren't being serious when they said that they would hang out with you. And all of this that I have to say, my dear Taurus, is just take it slow. The last thing that you want is to do a little bit too much, right? You don't want to bite off way more than you can chew. And how it is that you end up biting off way more than you can chew is by ultimately just thinking that you're unlikable, and that and that you are the worst person in the world. You're irredeemable. You can't be redeemed or unredeemable. That's not really true, because, I mean, that's really your own perception of how it is that you see yourself. And you got to understand that what you've got going on is that if that's how it is that you perceive yourself, then no matter what anyone else says, even if they like you, then that's what it is that you're going to see. Because you're going to think that even when they like you, you're going to think they're lying to you, or that they're trying to like be passive aggressive, or show you, or kind of like low-key make fun of you. And that's not really even the case. Now, the Seven of Pentacles now represents this being a situation where the Seven of Pentacles is about just let this relationship between you and them mature. Don't do too much. Just get to know them, see what happens. If things don't necessarily work out when the two of you start hanging out, then it is what it is. You know, then it is what it is. The Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords now represents, this being a situation where a lot of you need to also understand that. And if things don't work out, move forward with your lives. The Four of Swords is about, but don't allow yourselves to feel bad that you had to move forward, okay? Because the Four of Swords doesn't just represent The Four of Swords doesn't represent only rest. It can also represent the Death card too. It's another variation of the Death card. So this is about how you shouldn't really allow yourselves to be, you know, be put in a sub. You don't put yourself in a subpar position because you had to leave these people alone. Maybe some of you Taurus didn't necessarily like what it is, who they were, and you realized that you had to let them go. That's fine. That's fine. You know, we all have to let go of people, you know, we all have to move forward. Remember, just understand that, you know, ruminating or thinking about it a million times over and over and over again is a thing that will stop your progress, right? So don't think about it over and over and over again. Understand the lessons that you are supposed to learn. Things didn't necessarily work out between you and them, and that's okay. What did you learn? Now that you understand what you learned, right, after you give it some reflection, now the next thing for you to do is to move forward and begin to talk to somebody else. The King of Pentacles and the Five of Swords represents, again, maybe they did reject you, right? And they were acting like they were so fly and, you know, they had all this amount of money. It is what it is. Either way it goes, you Taurus are not going to get so caught up because you did something, right? You're missing the point. The Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, you did something that a lot of you Taurus don't necessarily normally do, which is, you know what it feels like now to step out of your Taurus covering of always having to be safe. You did something, you evolved, you did something that most Taurus on the planet are not willing to do, which is to take chances. I said this before, Taurus, y'all have a routine. Y'all like these routines of every day, every single day, Monday through Sunday, every single day, getting up, having this routine and doing it over and over and over, and being quite happy doing it over and over and over again. But to challenge the Taurus to break out of your routine, to where you Taurus did something, which was you basically tried to get you shoot your shot. You tried to get at these people. You wanted to know what exactly was going on. You spoke to them. You took your chance. Things may not have necessarily worked out the way that you wanted it to, but who cares at the end of the day? Because you know why? Number one, who says that it has to stop with them? And number two, even though it has to stop, even though things have stopped with them, it does not mean that things have stopped with you. So you're still going to move on and talk to other people. Let's clarify some of these cards. Oh, if you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called a link tree, right? Click on it. It'll be the pinned post in the comment section. Click on it. It will redirect you to the website, which has ways you can support me from my Instagram page, my Amazon, the books that I have that are on Amazon. It'll redirect you there. My clothing store, as well as for private tarot readings. Okay, click on it. It'll take you to my website there as well. And on my website, it has prices, time, descriptions. Also, it has the Buy Now button, and right above it, if you scroll down, it has the Buy Now button and the Cashapp button. Go ahead and check that out. The Buy Now button is clickable, by the way. It'll take you to PayPal. If you still need help, then feel free to contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com to set up a reading. So let's clarify some of these cards. Okay, let's clarify the Tower. Let's clarify the Tower. So the Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for the Tower, right, to clarify this, the Five of Pentacles, again, you took a chance, You wanted to see what would happen. The Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. Things didn't necessarily happen the way that you wanted it to, but you still now know that you can step up and not be, you can step up whenever it is that you need to and not be so scared, right? Or what other people would perceive as scared, anxious, right? Or any other variation of timidity. But the Knight of Wands is about, what's the Knight of Wands again? Remembering the Knight of Wands. Oh, okay. From the other tarot deck. So the Knight of Wands is about how, just be careful, though, that you're giving off a little bit too much energy when it comes to getting to know the person. If you think that you speaking to them, they're trying to get you to try hard to speak to them, then you don't have to worry about that type of stuff, okay? Just move forward and talk to somebody else. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. So to clarify the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Six of Cups, King of Swords, Six of Wands, and then we have the Ace of Swords. So here we go, Six of Cups. So they bring their goofy behind back, right? So you try to talk to them. They tell you no thing, all this other type of stuff. It's not going to be good. Maybe you may even have began to talk to them, like I said before, and they basically let you go very soon. Hey, listen, you know, I'm not really feeling you like that, X, Y, Z. You're like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. The King of Swords now, the Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords is about how the King of Swords is now about them coming back, them thinking about how they kind of, this was a very stupid plan that they were trying to pull. And the Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords now represents this being a situation where, because you don't care about them. So who cares about what it is that they're doing? They coming back now when they understand that the stupid stuff that they pulled, this didn't even make any sense, and that they blew their opportunity. So now it's like they're trying to come back, trying to get something that they should have got from the very first time. They should have treated you, Taurus, with respect. But again, they didn't do that. They had to be disrespectful. Okay, well, now it is that now they're paying for it. So let's clarify the Four of Swords. The Ten of Cups. Oh, King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Hermit. So the Four of Cups is about how, Four of Swords. I thought the Four of Swords was about you, Taurus, and being mindful. And it is. But this is not about you per se. This is really about them, about how they blew their opportunity. And they look stupid doing it, like I said. The Ten of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups and the Page of Pentacles is about how you move forward with your life. And you may not necessarily have somebody new. Maybe you do. Maybe you're talking to other people. Either way, you don't have to be with them. And you're exercising that power or that right to not be with them. So that's what you're doing. Then the Page of Swords and the Hermit. The Page of Swords and the Hermit now represents, as a result, you created a healthy boundary. And the Hermit is, they wish that they could have still been with you and that they didn't pull that, and that they had a time machine and went back in time, yada, 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 and all that gobbledygook. The fact is they still pulled that nonsense and it didn't work out for them. And again, this is how stupidity works. You know, everybody's a genius until they miscalculate. You know, everybody's a genius until they miscalculate. And then now when they miscalculate, now it's like, oh, really? So let's clarify the Five of Swords now. So after the betrayal, right? After you don't care about them anymore, what happens? The Sun, the Hanged Man, Queen of Cups, Five of Cups. They know good and well that they want to be back together with you. They know good and well that this is something that they want, you know. You know that, But at the same time, they bumbleclad, the Sun, the Sun and the Hanged Man is about how they're over here being angry at you, blaming you, because they're like, oh, I tried to be real with you, but you didn't want to take me back. If you should have just taken me back. We could have been a real good relationship. But again, the Queen of Cups, this is you. Like, you don't give up. You don't give a friggin'. You don't care. You Taurus are over here like, I don't really care. I don't really care. Which is true. You don't. This is you moving forward. The Five of Cups, this is them wishing that they were there and they didn't play games with you. But this, I don't know. This is the type of stuff that stupid people do. Like I said, everybody wants to act like they're this mastermind and a genius until they miscalculate. You know? But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. As of right now, I have 6,931 subscribers. Trying to get to that 10,000 spot. 3,000 left to go. Come on, y'all. 3,000 left to go. We're almost there, y'all. Teamwork make the dream work. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. Hit the notification bell and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.